to my channel, ShadeTV. My name's Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave me any comments or questions that you may have on this overview and review. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as we do have some amazing up and coming videos that I do want to alert you about. So today we are unboxing the none other than the Space Hippie 1 Wheat Blacks. So we're going to do a lovely overview of this. It's a very intricate shoe. As most of you know, this is a sustainable shoe, so we're going to talk about how it's actually made out of trash. Pretty cool. Then we're going to talk about sizing on this specific silhouette. Then I'm going to jump into the styling portion and talk about how I was able to style this lovely trashy shoe. Did I say trashy shoe? And then we are going to conclude with the resale on the shoe and talk about how much it retailed for. So let's get started. I want to talk first about the inside of this box, which is pretty crazy. There's some nice detailed artwork inside of it, and I love that it's actually this like very thin, skinny box. Pretty cool. It's got some definitely different artwork that I haven't really seen in a lot of the Nike boxes. So they did a very good job with the interior of this. Very nice. And some of the additional items that I did get with the shoe, which I thought was pretty cool, is they give you this nice little tote bag. Nice simple tote bag. I feel like I can't have enough tote bags. I always am in need of them in the city, and I love just being able to toss stuff in these because you can fit a ton of stuff in them, which is pretty cool. And I love the coloring scheme of this. It kind of matches that midsole. You can definitely tell that this bag has a lot of recycled materials in it, and that's what kind of has been compromised and composed of in the shoe. That's probably a trashy bag as well. Also, we got a second pack of laces in white, which I always love getting 2 laces with my shoe to have the options to switch it up. You know, you never know. Maybe you want to go with dark laces, maybe you want to go with white. I don't know what I'm going to do this time around, but I think we're going to stick with the dark for now. All right, so let's jump into the shoe. I'm just going to bring one up here so I can take a look at it as we go through this overview. So Nike's efforts to make sustainability both cool and wearable has been really impactful, I feel like, lately. It's being led basically by this ever-growing Space Hippie collection that they've come out with this year. So this is actually the first Space Hippie shoe that I've done a review on and that I've actually been able to cop. These shoes sell out so fast, and I've wanted the Space Hippie 3s in other colorways, but they've sold out in seconds, so I haven't been able to obtain them. But luckily, I was able to cop the Space Hippie 1 so I could do this review for you guys. This specific color is called the Wheat Black. And Wheat Black, if you don't know, is typically a colorway that Nike will launch on other silhouettes during the fall and winter time. So this is definitely bringing us, you know, these fall and wintry vibes with kind of this coppery tone that they used in the swish mark here. And definitely a color that I most likely will be wearing this fall. So I do love the colorway that this shoe came out in, which is pretty cool. And so we've got this cool, just white, squiggly lace loops here at the top, as you can see. And of course, that interwoven swoosh mark in that lovely wheat colorway. And then we've got just kind of this really interesting, this is what, whenever I see any type of shoe in this line, I mean, you can tell that it's definitely one of the Space Hippies, and that's based on this crazy looking midsole. So we've got on top of that just like this sock liner construction, which is quite comfy actually when you put on the shoe. It really does fit you kind of like a glove, which is quite nice. And then we basically have this upper here. This material was crafted from space waste yarn. Pretty interesting, right? And that space waste yarn comprises of about 90% recycled polyester. And that's made from plastic bottles, t-shirts, and old yarn scraps. So pretty cool that they were able to use those materials to create this upper of the shoe. Feels kind of cool too, actually. I don't know, it's a little bit rougher when you feel it. And the trail shoelace system here really gives it this kind of rugged look, which I really do like. Makes it very different. And of course we've got that one for you to know which number system this is in the Space Hippie collection. So this is the one. Very cool. And then we've got, of course, the chunky white midsole. And this is made from crater foam, which is a combination of Nike grind rubber. And so comfort and cushioning is also going to be multiplied with the use of the insole here, which we'll get a closer look. The insole looks pretty crazy. And that insole is derived from Zoom X foam scrap. So that's definitely going to be quite comfortable. It's going to be quite bouncy inside. When I was walking in these, I definitely had a lot of squishiness going on, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you can even see that on the outsole here, we've got just that same crater foam, and then you can see the foam coming through at the bottom here. Definitely got some nice grip on the bottom as well. So going to be a good kind of trail shoe, I feel like. It's definitely going to give you some stability outside, keep you from slipping, and it's very light, very, very lightweight shoe, which I really like. It's definitely going to be like, I feel like one of my go-to shoes I'm probably going to pack when I'm like traveling and going to the airport. But overall, it's different, but I like the colorway that it came in this time around. We've also seen this. This is the third colorway that we've seen, but it's also come in 2 other colorway versions. But I love this since we are nearing the fall season. All right, so let's talk about sizing. So I stuck true to size. I am typically a woman's 9 in Nike. For this size, it came in men's sizing, so I went with a 7.5. I would stick true to size. I definitely feel like because this is like a woven material, it's definitely going to stretch out, but when I did put my feet in it, it was a bit shallow, but I definitely think over time, you're going to have a little bit of extra wiggle room in there just because this area is definitely going to stretch out. So definitely stick true to size, guys, if you are looking at purchasing this specific silhouette. All right, so now I want to talk about the styling portion. This was a fun shoe to style. I probably would have worn more fall wintry clothing, except that it was like, I don't know, 90 degrees outside, but I suffered through it. I wore some warmer clothes for you still, but I couldn't do the full-on winter looks for you. So let's get into the styling portion and go through that first look. All right, so with the first look, I decided to really go kind of matchy-matchy and pull some of the coloring schemes that I saw in this specific color blocking on the shoe. So first up, I noticed this just nice kind of earthy, goldy color scheme on that swoosh mark, so I wanted to play off of that. I was able to find this awesome shirt at the Nike outlet, and it had like that wheat kind of gold colorway in it, and also had some blocking of just a nice pink salmon color with black. And I feel like in this kind of foam area on the midsole, there's definitely spackles of kind of pinks in there, so I really wanted to bring those colors out. I also paired it with kind of a matchy-matchy gray tone, since in the weaving here, I thought, oh, why didn't I just pair it with some gray tights? So I feel like that first look definitely pairs quite well with the shoe because it matches the colorways in different types of places. So a little matchy-matchy for you guys.
I got the rock star parking everybody wants out on the street, 40 feet from the bus stop. Cause every day and every night I'm slamming the bubbly Diet Coke from the store down on the corner block. I don't even notice all these plastic dishes. You know I'm a handle my own business. I'm a boss, baby, I'm a boss, calling all the shots, baby, I'm a boss, you know I'm a baller. I keep the mansion running even when the power's not. I make it hair with all them pennies and them dimes I got. Cause every day and every night, you know that I'm living large. But I'm on a diet and I'm trying not to eat the carbs. Gonna get a...
All right, so for the second look, I wore it with my Alexander Wang asymmetrical skirt, which I wanted to show some legs in this.
Go on.
But I also wanted to give you guys a little bit more of a casual look, more than a sportier look. And I paired that with an athletic top that I got from Nike. And what I did with that athletic top is I wanted to not make it look athletic. So what I did is I actually created a nice front knot with that to kind of crop it. And that coloring scheme on that shirt matched the swoosh perfectly. So I matched that with just simple denim, which obviously I think these shoes are gonna go great with any type of denim bottom that you do choose to go with. All right, so let's get into the last look. I went with a warmer coat, which, my God, I was dying, but I did it for you guys. The ACG Nike gold coat that I decided to go with was in, again, like this gold color that I'm seeing on that swoosh mark with a nice, just crisp white coloring scheme. And so that coat I think is gonna be a great fall winter coat come fall and winter. We're not there yet. And I paired that just with some Nike sweatshirts. Would have probably paired that with some pants, but I would have died in that. So those sweatpants shorts were a similar colorway to the gray that you see on this shoe. So that's why I wanted to pair it with that. But overall, I think all of those colors and that third look just worked very well with this specific shoe. But I definitely can't wait till I'm able to start wearing fall and winter clothes, guys, because I can give you some more layered options. But for now, doing what I can with the weather that we have.
In a darkened sky, when you leave, don't forget to remember, don't forget to remember me. When you leave, don't forget to remember, don't forget to remember me. Remember me.
All right, so now let's conclude with the resale value on these shoes, talk about the retail and how they're doing currently. So these shoes retailed at $130, which is a pretty good price point. I mean, it's not gonna break your bank, and this is definitely a very comfy shoe, and I feel like you're kind of giving back to the environment because you're buying recycled materials, which is pretty awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I have been noticing a lot of different companies are really just jumping on how we can be eco-friendly and really be sustainable with the materials that we're using on our products. And Nike has done that very well, which has really been exemplified on how fast these shoes have sold out. So as far as the resale goes, I wouldn't say that you're gonna make an insane amount on the Space Hippie 1 in the black wheat, but hey, you know, if you want to buy it, it's not so much over that retail value. So currently on the higher end, a size 3.5 is going for $181. A size 4 on the higher end is going for $137. Or sorry, that's on the lower end. A size 4 is going for $137. And on the larger sizes, we're looking at a size 10 that's going for $145, which is on the lower end, and a size 15, which is going for $192. So not bad for a new silhouette and something that's been recycled. So pretty much affordable depending on the size that you're getting if you're looking at copying these for resale. Other than that, I don't think there's an insane amount of money to be made on this, just because I don't think out of all the different silhouettes, this was the number one. I think obviously people went crazy over the Space Hippie 3s, but hey, I know, crying face, I wasn't able to cop that. No hard feelings. Just happy that I was able to do an unboxing for you guys on the Space Hippie 1 and this new color scheme. So again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, ShadeTV. My name's Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this overview. And feel free to leave me any comments and questions. What do you guys think about this new Space Hippie collection? Are you feeling it? Are you all about sustainability? Do you not care? I would love to hear from you. Also, tell me what your favorite look was, if you would dress these or style these differently, as well as hit that notification bell, you guys, because I definitely want to alert you as soon as we have any new and upcoming videos. So until next time, my name's Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you later.